2 years ago, Old Globe artistic director Barry Edelstein was announcing the world premiere of Bright Star, a musical created by Steve Martin and Edie Brickell. Now Martin is back at the Globe with another world premiere. This time, it's a play he's written called Meteor Shower.
Oh, that was a beautiful one.
They're very, very different. Bright Star was a very sentimental story, and the music brought with it a tremendous emotional force that gave it a sort of wistful feeling emotionally overall, as fun as it was. Meteor Shower doesn't have that. It's a much edgier and purely funny thing.
See, that's our way.
But Martin wanted to make sure it wasn't just a sitcom put on stage.
Because sitcom writing is so good these days, you have to be very careful that your play is not a sitcom. So it has to be a real theatrical and a little more intellectual and out of the real world than a normal sitcom would be.
I am not a cannibal.
I want to make sure its number one purpose is to be funny.
Remember, we looked it up. It doesn't matter if you're actively doing it now. Even if you've only done it once, you remain cannibal. Just semantics.
And be surprising.
And it is. It taps into Martin's love of theater of the absurd and pushes the envelope on reality.
I developed exploding head syndrome. It's not as rare as you might think.
But he doesn't want to give too much away.
I don't want to just say, well, here's what it is, and then have people go see it already knowing what it is. I like the first-time effect.
We're calling it an adult comedy because it has some mature themes in it.
I'm feeling frisky.
It's a marriage comedy, it's an infidelity comedy, it's a relationship comedy.
You had a threesome?
Twice. Gerald, me, and a stewardess.
Very intimate in what it's in its form and intimate in what it's about, but it goes into some really interesting things about what it's like to try and forge a relationship with another person over a long period of time.
I am so sorry.
I'm honored that you're sorry.
I honor and cherish you as a person.
I need to be in my cave now.
Yes.
Gordon Edelstein directs Meteor Shower.
I thought it was hilarious, brilliant, and very insightful and truthful. If you think of all his comedy, there's not a cruel moment in anything he's ever written. So it is both somewhat satiric at what fools these mortals be, somewhat satiric at all our behavior, yet it's done with a loving and knowing, non-judgmental heart.
The play takes a familiar premise. One couple invites another couple over for dinner and some drinks. Think Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf with a Twilight Zone twist.
The couple that comes over stirs the pot.
So what should we do?
Let's tell them I was obese.
Other sides of each of the characters' personalities come out.
Have you ever been interested in somebody else? Is that coming for us?
With live theater, you test it every night. The main surprise was that they were laughing, because you just never know. Sometimes you go to bed the night before the first preview going, I can't think of one funny thing in this play.
But the audience can.
I love really earning those laughs.
I just get tired of looking awful, don't you?
And right now, audiences are paying him a high dividend. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.